Hey guys, Spartan here for the start of the actual Darkest Dungeon. Yes, I know this is mostly about Crimson Cult this playthrough, but hey, we might as well do the Darkest Dungeon anyway, plus we get 2 ancestral trinkets if we complete this without a hitch. So I'm going to see how overpowered the Flagellant is in the Darkest Dungeon. So this is our party composition, I might as well explain it. 4 reasons. The biggest boon to us here... Wait, am I close enough to my microphone? Let me see. Apparently I am, but what if I lean back? It seems fine. I'm just not in the best seating position. There we go, that's a bit better. I'm not comfortable in this chair right now. So yes, biggest benefit, suffer, because everyone knows that the bleeds in the Darkest Dungeon are incredibly powerful, so we need as much, ways to prevent that as possible, and Suffer does a pretty damn good job at that. Reynold. He's equipped with the Ethereal Crucifix, which is pretty much a godsend to the Darkest Dungeon missions, because not only does it prevent the bleed, but it also gives him plus 25% damage versus Eldritch, and pretty much every enemy in the Darkest Dungeon is Eldritch. Actually, I think every single enemy in the Darkest Dungeon is Eldritch. Maybe the cultists aren't, but I don't remember. So he's not going to be bled. Forsto has the bleed amulet, so he's going to be bleeding less as well. Well, he's going to be bleeding more and being bled less. Ancestor Signet Ring, pretty good trinket for him. It prevents the damage and gives him more accuracy at the cost of a few stress. And Gand is just running the Tough Ring and the Tome of Holy Healing. I was considering running a negative bleed plus bleed resist trinket instead of the Tough Ring, but the protection and max HP is just too good for me to pass up. Why does... Oh yeah, because the Tome of Holy Healing has a terrible negative 20% HP downside. Yep, that's right. So everything is free, so we might as well take everything. Everything that could be of use. I'm going to bring all the bandages and all the herbs and all the torches. I might as well just bring everything, actually, because we can just sell the shit we don't need. Yeah. Holy water might have some use, actually. So, yep. Off we go.
Once again, the stars are right, and the manor sits at the very epicenter of cosmic unrest. Cultists rally to their twisted idols, and great gongs sound in anticipation of the coming sacrifices. Far below, life-laden shadows pulse to the unrelenting rhythm of a beating heart.
Ooh, foreshadowing. So, I have this coffee here. I'm going to take a drink every now and then when the ancestor's talking.
The blood of the fallen flows ever downward along these titan spires. The creature fattens itself on your failures.
I have had, how many units are dead currently? 3 or 4. I don't quite remember. And here we go with the stupid stalling enemies that don't actually do anything. This is fine, I can remove the stress on the Vestal. In fact, that's going to take a lot less time than I thought it would. In fact, the Jester's stress heal now heals 15 because it's max level, so... Pretty sure I don't really need to do anything. Yep. Okay, flesh wall. Goddamn truck outside. I'm pretty sure you could hear that because that's so loud. Deus Volt Infidel. See, that's 29. Actually, that was maximum damage, really. I expected slightly more, although he's not a leper. Still a pretty good amount of damage. Also, Flagellant is the front row because Crusader has Holy Lance. You know what? Dem is doing he's getting back to his thing where he changes all the text from all the voice lines and such. And if he's going to be able to change the move names, I'm going to have him change Holy Lance into the Deus Volt. These enemies don't have that much dodge, it seems. Once again, the Jester cannot hit anything. This is the same problem I had with the first time I came into the Darkest Dungeon. Like, the first time ever. It is recorded on my channel. It's absolute shit quality because my microphone was terrible and my game capture settings were terrible because my computer was terrible. But if you want, you can go and watch that. I don't recommend it, actually. Okay, so of course we have to kill the Brawls because they're not even Eldritch. I was right, they're not Eldritch. Surprisingly, they have... like, they don't have 30 dodge. Or some ridiculous number. Nice. These guys probably... ugh. Thing in my throat. These guys probably don't have that much... bleed chance on my guys, because they can only hit the front two, and they both have, like... The Flagellant has 140 something, and... wow, the Crusader had 120. Okay, that's okay, though. It's not the biggest fear we have. You have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear, but fear itself and spiders. But seriously though, giant alien spiders are no joke. Yeah, slice them up, deal the exact... like, that was like minimum damage, but it was still enough. Oh, I forgot Reynold lost his Warrior of Light, so he's going to be dealing not as much potential damage as he could with it. What did he get in exchange for that? Nothing. Maybe I should equip Zealous Accusation, because Reynold does have plus 10% damage with range skills. I mean, it's not really much to make a difference, but it's something. I don't want the Flagellant's health to drop too low. He may be a Flagellant, but he's not invincible. So, as is tradition when I do this mission, I go down, because I just don't like the enemies that appear when you go up. Up, you get stress-dealing enemies. Down, you get damage-dealing enemies. I think enemies spawn right here. Nope. Good. I didn't want to have to use a torch and lose some potential torchlight. So there's one stress-dealing enemy here. Jester should be able to finish it off. You need to hit 6 damage, which is the minimum, so whatever. Yep, just give him the finger. The Flagellant gave him the finger and dodged it. Okay, so, stun. I'm surprised that the Vestal is hitting this many stuns. I mean, these guys' stun resistance is actually pretty low compared to what we've seen. He gets the 120% frickin' resist. So the Crusader's Bulwark of Faith is going to probably be a godsend against the Shuffling Horror. Nice hit. Although I probably would have preferred that didn't crit, because I wanted to use Harvest to hit both of these with a bleed. The Cultist Priest may have 107% bleed resist, but we have 160% bleed skill chance. So we have a pretty good chance of getting these bleeds off still. I mean, it's more likely to happen than it is not to. Death Lash. Negative bleed resist. I'll take this time to heal up a little bit of stress. I mean, I don't really need it. Why the hell not? I'm actually going to suffer here, because I can't hit this guy until this stupid Rapturous Cultist is taking a turn. We're going to stall a bit. We don't need to right now, but it's just, he's kind of invincible right now. Flagellant gets hit by the finger. Surprisingly bleeds him. Not the worst thing in the world, actually, because he can just heal himself and then he'll probably drop back to a sane amount of health. And he's going to get the buff, probably, for being on low health, if he hasn't got it already. He probably does, judging by how many things he has on him. Yeah, there we go, it's the second from the bottom and the third from the bottom. Professional Face Punch. Resisted the bleed, ew, that's pretty bad. It doesn't matter, we stunned him. I thought this guy had protection, actually. I mean, it wouldn't make too much sense, but it wouldn't make too little sense. You'd expect a giant fleshy creature like that to have some sort of hardened carapace.
These nightmarish creatures can be felt. They can be beaten.
Okay, so Zeef is going to be able to use the face punch again when we reach the next battle. There he is with that buff again. Oh wait, that buff goes away after a while. Seems that his health is like 1 too much or something like that. There's this room. There's the giant skull dripping blood. Let's not linger. Let's not get hit by the finger when fighting these cultist priests. Let's punch them in the face instead. Okay, let's stun him because he's going to be taking some serious damage over time. More fingers. Finger him! Maybe I should get fingered. The game Fingered, that is, in case you do not know what that is. It's a game by Edmund Macmillan. You are dead now, which is good. One less enemy to deal with. Oh, she resisted the bleed. Strange, Reynold didn't. Okay, we'll spread out some damage here and then we'll focus fire one of them. Okay, judging by the fact that we bled this one, we found out who we're focus firing. Fine. God, these enemies bleed resist. It's not good for me. Those are some pretty nasty debuffs. But we can deal with it. It is extremely dangerous and it may attack at any time, so we must deal with it. See if he gets his damage buff. And I think we need to remove this stress. So Reynolds can take out one of them. I was kind of hoping that would kill. Well, that was a nice heal at least. Okay, so we know which one the flagellant's hitting. This one. And he resisted the bleed, so he's still alive. This is why I wanted Zell's accusation still. Moments like this. No, our damn speed debuff ran out. Speed buff, not speed debuff. We still have a speed debuff. It's on the flagellant. Okay, kill. Thank you.
As the enemy crumbles.
Let's go.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Seize the day. Great gongs sounding for the coming sacrifices. Always go down. Always go down on your dungeon. Wait, these guys are just flagellants who went rapturous. They're friendly. Don't kill them. Oh, god damn it. Miss me with that flesh wall. Yourself. This may be a long fight, considering I don't want to kill these guys, but I have to kill some of them. At least they have, like, no resistances. They literally have no dodge. Enough with your fingering. I'm pretty sure this flagellant does not appreciate being fingered by the likes of you. Enough with the flesh walls. In theory, that bleed is enough to finish him off. In fact, I should have just harvested there because that would have been a really good thing to do. Ugh. Oh wait, that is enough bleed. I thought that wasn't enough. No, never mind. Panic? What do you mean? I just used the best move in the game. Why would I be panicking? Panicking Skywalker. Ooh, nice. In victory, may we find strength. Deathlash. Look at that weird thing. I remember when I first saw that thing from a Steam picture because people don't tag their fucking spoilers. I was like, oh damn, that's the shuffling horror. Great, I've been spoiled of it. Thank you, random Steam users. I hate you. And when it came to the game, and I saw that attack and was like, oh, that's not the shuffling horror. What is the shuffling horror? And then I found out that it's literally just a shambler. Just dance. Dance the troika of death. It's a Russian dance. I don't know how to perform the troika. What are you talking about? Okay, let's just kill these guys, please. I know they don't call reinforcements or anything, but... just look at them. Waving their hands in the air like they just don't care. Have you ever wanted to be carefree like these rapturous cultists, who instead of worrying about things, they just bite their own flesh and recover their health? Probably not, because that sounds really disturbing. And we're back to full strength. Yes, I said strength, not strength. And Jester cannot hit him because the corpse disappeared. Just smash his bitch up. You're not making this easy for me. Just kill. If only I had the face punch available. Couldn't heal through that, could ya? It didn't even say I could deal 28 down there. Damage procs in this game are very inconsistent. I wish you could actually get a good scout here so that you could see what's in these hallways, but nope. It's all a surprise. Surprise, motherfucker. And, of course, the Ancestral Trinket's hiding in this room up here. I believe that after this room you're supposed to camp to apply buffs, but I do not recall that that is correct. I will move one extra room. I mean, we don't even have that good of a buffs. We have Prey, and that's literally it, I think. Okay, kill this guy, even though he has the most bleed resist. Speed buff, because speed is overpowered in this game. I think speed may be the only thing that rivals stun in this game, and even then, not by much. And there's a quick bleed. Flesh to flesh, to flesh to flesh to flesh. Pizza, 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 pizza. Sorry, that button sticks. Okay, so this guy takes more damage because of the Eldritch factor, so we'll kill him. Got to change that bleed onto a unit that can handle it. Handle it! Yes. Hit it very hard. And very fast. Okay, there we go. As long as he doesn't heal him. Oh, wait, nope. I thought that was the heal. It's just the guard. Doesn't do anything. Reynolds, can you, like, clench your fist when you're using that attack? Just so you can deal a bit more damage. That is a lot of bleed. I may... oh, wait, no, he resisted it. He can heal himself. He's fine. He totally is an overpowered class, by the way. You have 2 rounds of the buff left. Reynolds has 1. So basically, he effectively has none. Oh, yep. I forgot to check that she had decent dodge stats. Fate's Push doesn't really do anything, I don't think. Nothing worthwhile. Nothing worth noting. There we go. Face punched. Mission complete. Game over, yeah. Let's just heal some of the stress off the Jester. Janky's bollocks. Get out of here, you crusty juggler. So much blood. You love it! And of course you get a turn. And she gets the stress attack. Oh well. More stress healing for us. Flagellant, you get healed up. Of course, when healing a unit that doesn't really need that much healing, she gets the crits. Keep forgetting that these things reduce the torchlight. It's not that big of a deal, though. Take everything. No, we can't take everything because we have no room. It's a lot of treasure. Why'd I even bring torches here? Honestly, I don't know why. I know everything was free, but torches aren't worth much. If I wanted to bring stuff, I should have brought Laudanium or something like that. Is Laudanium worth a good amount of money? I do not recall. I don't have any recall potions. Okay, so once again, we're going to try and kill this priest first. He resisted everything. I think the AI actually prioritizes guarding the unit that has the least health. Which is clever. Smart programming. Death Lash. Sets up the face punch. This thing cannot be face punched because it doesn't even really have a face. It has this. Just kind of a fleshy skull, but is it really a face? I actually don't think so. Then again, that boils down to, do you need skin to have a face? I mean, Flame-Wreathed Faceless has a face, even though he's a faceless. Yeah, face has been punched. Nice heal. Yeah, nice hit. Vestal, can you finish them? 5 to 11. Where are you losing damage from? Oh yeah, Tough Ring. Doesn't matter, got a crit. Got another crit. Excellent. Egg salad. 19. Try and daze his mind, he'll just miss. Where did all those tentacles come from? Is this like a hollow structure and the tentacles are inside there? That seems like the most likely answer to my question. Okay, let's heal Reynold. It's easy to tell that it's Reynold because I only have one Crusader, actually. The original, the OG Crusader.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Now let's camp. Okay, so, buffs. Prey, that's 5 protection for the Jester and 15 for the others. A beautiful little buff. This doesn't give accuracy anymore, does it? Nope. That's fine. We'll just focus on some buffs. Extra accuracy and crit for the Crusader would be really good. And that's pretty much it, we have no other buffs. Negative 15% stress received is not that bad either. That's it. Just remove 50 stress from you because you cannot be ambushed here. Here we go. We're all protected up. Even the Flagellant has protection. Not like he needs it. Why did I think I didn't need torches? I saw them and I was like, oh, I haven't been using these. Spartan, you really are an idiot sometimes. I'm used to the courtyard. where torches don't do anything. Oh, I'm a fool. A foolish fool. Luckily, Reynold has my back and has the freaking torch savior skill equipped. I probably should have speed buffed there. Everything's going to shit because I lost concentration. I succumbed to overconfidence, the slow and insidious killer. Now they're going to reduce the torchlight even more. Death Lash. Luckily it doesn't do as much damage. It seems to be still doing the same amount of damage as it was doing before. Okay. Back to controlling. That was a really good amount of torch. How much is that again? 20. It's nice. Too bad I can only use it once per combat. Okay, you're dead. Stun you, because we need to increase the torchlight as much as possible. So more of those stun things would be good. In fact, we actually have the Crusader's Pretty Flag skill anyway, which is enough to reduce stress and give torchlight. So really, I wasn't that stupid. I still should have thrown out, like, the keys or something, or this holy water. The stuff we don't need. And just heal up before the fight. Okay, so I no longer need this flag skill. Oh, actually, I think there's one more fight before the Shuffling Horror. Nope. Okay, don't need the flag skill. Equip Zealous Accusation instead. And here we go. So, in case you have forgotten, the trick to this fight is to not hit this Cultist Priest. In fact, hitting the Cultist Priest makes the fight a lot harder. It's easy to just tank the Cultist Priest hits. I don't think speed is... Actually, you know what? The extra crit may very much help us. Okay, stun is not going to happen. So as soon as Reynold gets his turn, I'm going to pop the super-powered protection skill. I should have popped a Holy Water on the Vestal. That's a lot of bleed. That's a lot of fish. And here comes the undulations. No damage. Good to know it cannot take someone... You cannot kill someone on death's door. Okay, the flagellant can't do anything, so we'll transfer the bleed. If you prefer to date trans people, does that mean you transfer them? Pay no attention to that joke, it was terrible. It was absolutely disgusting. I forget this guy has 33% protection. Just like a normal shambler. Ah, you missed. No debuff on the Vestal because of the Holy Water, thankfully. Please move the Flagellant up front, that would be useful. Hey, that was a not terrible shuffle. I would still prefer the Jester to be able to hit something, but, you know, you can't always get your way. Vestal can actually attack now, so that's good. Can't staunch the flow. Okay, get some lead off. There we go, that's 18 damage. That's 16 damage. I get the picture. That's a bit of bleed on the Jester. It's not a terrible amount of bleed, though. I need to remember to reset that Holy Water debuff when it happens. Oh, I didn't know you could dodge that. Interesting. Punch face. Yes! Yes, it's beautiful! Okay, let's remove this bleed. It's not servicing me at all. Okay, so we have like 8% extra crit. Plus 12% CR. Yes, that's a very good indicator of what I've got. Okay. I haven't gotten like a single crit so far, apart from that one healing crit. Wait, did the... No, he didn't get a healing crit, did he? Oh wait, no, we got one healing crit and it was on Reynold from the Vestal. Undulations again. That's not the worst. I mean, I would have preferred the Jester to be able to do something. Okay, more bleed. Back to 15 per round. And that... is that enough to kill? Nope, 2 damage short. 2 damage short. Forgot to reset the Holy Water buff, but it doesn't matter because... perfect protection anyway. Perfect dodge. Undulations deal absolutely no damage to everyone. I'm pretty sure that weapon, that attack just does 1 damage to everyone. just to kill them on death's door, but it doesn't matter because we all have a slight amount of protection. I'd say 15% protection, but no, some of us have more. In fact, Reynold has 55% protection, so that's not going to do anything. Goodbye, giant shambler. I tell you, Sonny Jim, as soon as I get up there, I'm gonna hand you the Deus Vault. Stress, of course, does not matter because we get a free real estate stress heal after this mission. Yes. Tentacle sounds. Jumping sound. Oh no, he gave the flagellant the finger. He had to end the fight by fingering the flagellant and actually causing him a bleed. People say that crits do not improve damage over time skills chances. But he just... Oh wait, no, never mind. He had extra... I forgot he had a deep bleed resist debuff. Hooray, I get 2 of the most useless trinkets. I'm just going to hover over this so I don't have to do it when I go back to town. Dun 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 dun. We get 15 grand, and the treasure we collected nets us a good amount of junk. It's all supply items, pretty much, though. Slugger, completely useless. Photomania, pretty good. Calm. Yeah, Ruined Scrounger. It's pretty bad because it replaced Cove Explorer, and I usually go to the Cove. Like, how useful is a flagellant in the ruins? I'm surprised this isn't a town event. Okay, so we have 5 dead. Let's see. Crimson Court enemy, Crimson Court enemy, Crimson Court enemy. Fungal Chlora because of the Virago. Crimson Court enemy. I think we know where the power creep is. So everyone is free of stress. Wait, did my Hellion lose something when she's still in the gambling hall? Nope. That's good. So now we have a full team. No one has Crimson Curse. No one has stress. All we need to deal with now is negative quirks. So where to in the next video? Moon Cloak. Moon Pie. We could fight one of these bosses. Necromancer is an easy kill. God, this trinket sucks. We may very well go and get that Mercurial Salve. I mean, we need to increase the Man-at-Arms to level 6 or 5 to get him up into DD2 anyway, so... Yeah, next episode we'll be going into the Kill the Necromancer mission, and we're gonna go kill the Necromancer. What else are we gonna do? Give him, like, pretty flowers? Flowers don't grow in the ruins. What's your problem? Why do you think that? Jeez, viewer.